Hello Play the Gamers, MineDaily here, back with my second episode of my Redstone tutorial. So today we'll be covering how to transport Redstone signals. As usual there'll be a time segment guide thingy in the bottom in the description. If you guys want to click to those segments after you've watched the video, they'll cut you to each segment, so if you need help on a certain part or how to build a certain thing, you can cut to them. Just a bit of news guys, there's going to be a series coming out soon once me and Mr. Inferno and Hybrid Gamer guys sort it out. We're going to do a custom map which is all three of us. We're going to be doing it with all the quest crew. I'm afraid Uncle Gamers has left us. But anyway, let's carry on with the episode guys. So to start with, I'm going to show you, right, so what I'm going to be covering in this episode is redstone signals and how far they travel, fun stuff like that, and like how you can transport the actual signal. So to start with, this is just showing you the basics. Redstone signal from any output, this includes buttons, levers, torches, repeaters, I'll cover that in a bit. Will travel, as you can see I put a little number segment, will travel to 15 and then they die on the 16th block. So after that you're going to have to do something to carry on the current, which is what I'll show here. So one option you can take, which provides a slight delay, is adding a repeater. If you want to get maximum length, you do this at the 15th block. You can place the repeater on the 16th block. For least delay, you place it at the where they're the closest together, and then this will output up to 16 and then it dies on the 16th block. So basically that's just like a torch that gives out input when it's got input. So this is the other way, the traditional way. This one takes up more space, and how this works is it's two NOT gates, as we looked at in the previous episode, joined together. So as that input turns off from there, this input turns off, and therefore this torch turns on. So the output is on, the same as the direction of the lever. So I'll just show you a sec. Let's just fly over here. So if we press that lever, you'll notice the current inverts twice to give the same output, and then it dies on the 16th block. That's the 16th block. So that's how you can extend redstone signal. Now I'm going to move on to like putting signal upwards. So you can struggle with moving signal upwards and downwards, and it's actually quite simple. If you place a torch underneath a block that's then got the output on top of it, that'll power it. Or if you put a torch underneath the output, just so the output was there, let's say there's a piston where I'm pointing, that would also work. So what this does is it moves the signal up without you having to have anything going through the floor. So otherwise, if you wanted to wire it up, you'd have to go like that. Makes a little bit of a flasher circuit there. So yeah, that's how you'd have to wire it, and then obviously you're missing a floor space with a bit of redstone, so it doesn't look very nice. So that's a way of concealing it. And then what you can obviously do is fit in another NOT gate so that it reinverts the signal, so that the signal stays the same. On this one, what happens is when the lever is on, that torch is off, and then the door closes. So if the lever is off, the torch is on, the door's open. So that's the only problem with that one, which is what this one fixes. You just put an inverter in the signal from between the torch and between the lever, and the torch underneath the door. So this means that lever's on, door's open, lever's off, door's closed. So this is how you extend the signal even further. This can be used as many times high as you want. If you want the signal to stay the same, you can either put in an even amount of torches, or you put in an inverter at the end or the beginning. So this works by having the input come in. Let's turn the input on. That turns that torch reversed, which then reverses that one, which then reverses this one, which then reverses that one, which opens the door. So that means that it opens the door from 5 blocks high, only using 1 block space. So that means you don't have to do this strange thing that people do where you have to go like, you make like a little stairway like this, going upwards. You can literally just do that. So yeah, that's the end of the episode guys. I'm sorry it's short. Obviously Christmas has happened and I got a puppy. It's so cute, so I've got to go take care of that. Yeah, so you might not see as much play the game stuff from me. It's going to be a little bit less because, you know, puppies are cute. So, I hope you've enjoyed it, guys. Remember, there's a link in the description to each time segment for each thing I've covered. Other than that, subscribe to Play the Game, subscribe to my channel, there'll be a link in the description to my channel. Thanks for watching, guys.